Kia ora, my name's Xiaole, and I'll be reading two of my poems in the latest issue of Starling. The first one's called Lanterns in the Summer. Lanterns in the summer. When the air is blood warm and it reminds me of empathy. When the stars welter like broken capillaries across my cheeks. When the pomegranates are rotting and the mosquito sounds like violas. When it is becoming summer and I'm still alone. Always, always I am remembering somebody's eyelashes and how they are like a needle to my skin when I've been untouched for a long time, pain swooning. Always I am blooming like a small bruise on the inside of somebody's arm whose origin no one can remember. Always I am mourning something I've yet to lose. Anyways, I would like to yearn only as the moon is concave and convex to itself, whole and holding, limbs as limbs, no rhyme, no echo. Oh, the death of a dream is sad like the body of a young deer. When the air is blood warm and the worms make a home in the warm, wet, dark, glowing. I think of lanterns in the summer. Skyward they gather. Bodies, bodies, bodies. The second poem is called That Year I Wasn't Ready for the Spring. That year I wasn't ready for the spring, and on the roof the moths were dropping dead all around us, flimsy and two-winged, flustered, pinky promises in the Halloween orange sky, in the carnivalesque heat. And while a rainbow lorikeet slammed into the glass drunk on the bath-warm air, I wrote to myself, remember it, please. We spent the day gathering flowers, entire guillotines of flowers in our own arms. We threw them into the wind and they fell, like joy or a fountain in the rain, and I looked up at the sky through your eyelashes. Remember it, please. And I knew then that I was an arrow and you were an open window, and that year I wasn't ready for the spring, and I knew then that we were disappearing drops of water catching the light, and the changing light of seasons then still caught my heart off guard like these words, I'm sorry, and I miss you, and I love you. Single use, individually wrapped for freshness. See, I wasn't secure in the fact that tomorrow followed tomorrow and sunset to sunset and sunset, and an arrow in empty air is only flight. And remember it, please. My heart is perennial, like cut grass in spring, again and again, and also, and also, and, and.